Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living. My name is Gary, and today, we're going to add artichokes, and we're going to cook them in an Instapot. Now, the cool thing about these artichokes is these come from my garden. I didn't have to buy them. I didn't get them from a friend. I grew these in my garden, and I'm really happy about it. But just as a little twist, like a lot of my videos, we're going to be cooking artichokes. We're going to cook this entire butternut squash whole. We're going to wash it really good and we're going to stick it in. I just cut off this little gourd here. We're also going to put in some homegrown turnips. This is what this video is about. Come and see how I do this. And let's get started.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food plant-based lifestyle.
Alright, so inside the Instapot, this is the butternut squash, and you can see these are the turnips. So what we're doing is we're going to put the turnips inside on either side of the butternut squash, and that should be it. Now I was hoping to put a potato in there, so I washed these little potatoes, and I'm just going to put them inside like this. Alright, so that's it. Now presently it's got 2 cups of water. I'm going to pour some inside of the artichoke. And the more water you put in, the longer it takes for the pot to pressurize. But I'd like to make sure. Now, we have to get the cover closed. And we got it closed. Let's see, yeah, looks like it's locked in. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set the timer. So you go down here to adjust, you just press manual. Let's say something's wrong with the lid, so I'm going to look at that next. Corrected the lid problem, and what I'm doing is I'm going to we got to turn this off. I'm going to make it manual, and we're going to increase it to 9 minutes, because you need 9 minutes for an artichoke, which is why I left everything else the way it was. Hopefully everything will be cooked in 9 minutes. Now it's not going to really be 9 minutes. It's going to probably be more like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and the reason for that is it takes 5 minutes normally to come to pressure. That's if you have 2.5 cups of water. I put in 4 cups of water, so it's going to take longer for that. Then it's going to run to 9 minutes. Then it's going to have to what we call vent. Now make sure that this is in the middle like this, your vent, and that way it will seal in the steam. Alright, so we're going to let you go for this for right now, and we will see you when it's finished. So I just came back from yoga, another intense workout, and now it's time to eat. Linda and I are going to be serving this meal together. So if you take a look, it's been venting the entire time I've been gone, and here is the prize. And you can always tell it's ready if you can pull out one leaf like that, right there.
Give it a taste.
And then we're both going to test it out. So this is my dinner. See, this over here is a butternut squash.
Turnip.
These are the small potatoes. They're all going to be delicious. For dessert, I'm going to have the artichoke. So traditionally, we have always eaten in the past our artichokes with oil and vinegar, salt and pepper. But on a starch solution, we don't use oil. So I'm going to be trying to eat these with salt, pepper, and vinegar. I know it's going to taste delicious.
Well, it wasn't delicious. What happened is that because I had cooked the artichokes in the water was very bitter, so that made the broth very bitter. On top of that, the turnips had imparted their flavor in the potatoes, so they tasted like Yukon Gold turnips that was not very tasty. And the butternut squash had cracked in while cooking, and also the turnips and the artichokes had leaked into the butternut squash, and it also wasn't very tasty. So I don't recommend that you do any of these. At least don't make broth together. If you do it, leave the 2 cups of water so that you can cut the artichokes, and don't put any other vegetables in the Instapot because it's going to impart the flavor, the very strong flavor in your food. It's another lesson learned.
Thank you very much for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you in our next one. Bye-bye now.
If you like what you see, subscribe. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.